Martin.
Let's go.
Isaiah.
Let's go. Let's go. So, I remember being about 13 years old and walking into a weekend service. This weekend service was like no other at my church. I remember I just got back from a soccer game. I had another one the next day. I was in a tournament. And I sit down in my seat and I was not ready to have my mind blown. So we were talking about how to live the fullest life at my church, Bayside. And they showed a statistic that completely and utterly disintegrated all of my beliefs about television. Now, as you notice, I have a television right here. And you would not believe me, but the average American, if they live up to 78 years old, watches a total of 15 years of TV. Now, I'm not just saying that. I did my research. Rebecca Lake wrote in one of her articles that the average American spends 15 years watching TV. And I just want to ask you guys a question. What would that look like if we spent that time reading? Let me ask another question. What would it look like if we spent even half that time reading? 7 years total reading. And that's what I really want to let you guys in on. I want to give you guys the 411. All right, first point. Point number one. TV has little to no stimulation and is considered very unhealthy in large quantities. A study was done, and kids who watch TV more than they in large quantities, children who watch a lot of TV are higher risk at brain damage. They're higher risk at brain disorders. They're higher risk at obesity, and they have a higher risk to impair the child's brain of growing. Now, not only does that happen to young children, but that also happens to us as we get older. The lack of reading and the increase of television causes us to incredibly lose our sense of thinking and our sense of growing our brain. But not only does it lose our sense of growing the brain, it's an easy outlet for parents. It's a very easy outlet for parents. When parents have a lot to do, they're balancing 5 kids, 3 kids, even 2 kids. They're crazy, trust me. They have so much on their hands. And it is so easy to let a little child, let's call this little dog my child, to watch TV. Now, with all the risks that TV can cause to children, we cannot let that happen. Children are the future for spreading the gospel. They are the future hope for the world. They aren't the church of tomorrow. They are the church of today. They have incredible influence. We cannot let children be brain dead by watching too much TV. But I'm going to stop bagging on TV because, let's be honest, everybody loves TV. But let's look at the benefits of reading. The benefits of reading, Liang Ho, pretty cool name, writes 10 reasons to read. Let me read you a couple of them. Mental stimulation, stress reduction, knowledge, memory improvement, improved focus and concentration, better writing skills, and there's free entertainment, everybody. Those are just a couple of the reasons. Now, how many of those things would we actually love to have in our daily life? We'd love to grow in knowledge. We'd love to be mentally stimulated. We'd love all of these things that I just listed, we would all love to have. Then why don't we read? Well, reading kind of exhausts the brain. When you're brain dead from a day of work, you don't think to read. You think to turn on something that will mentally just kind of numb your brain. You think to turn on, excuse me, puppy. You think to turn on something that will relax you. Instead, I would argue that we cannot live to our fullest potential unless we read. God calls us to so many great things, and we can't be prepared for those things if we are not intellectually smart enough to read. Live a life worthy of the calling I have placed on your life. That's in Ephesians. That's a feeling. Not only that, studies have shown that staying mentally stimulated, aka reading, you have less of a chance of getting Alzheimer's disease or dementia, which are very two important things. Now, I always love a good movie. I always love a good movie. But I think we can all agree that we need to read more. And I would just like to end on this point. We can't be everything God wants us to be if we don't read. Thank you.